Hello lovesick girls and tomboys. In today's video I'll be sharing some more K-pop opinions, but this time I'll explain them instead of just saying one sentence. Also, if you get triggered, please remember that it's just an opinion and you'll be fine. Even if a stranger on the internet doesn't agree with you, it's not the end of the world. Now we can start. 1. Out of all of the Twice members, only Naeon and Jihyo have the potential to have a great solo career. To be a good soloist, you have to be able to stand out on your own. And that's something not all members of Twice can do. If we look at Naeon and her previous work, we can see how she can hold your attention on her own. Not to mention that all songs that she released are absolute bangers that received major success in both Korea and worldwide. As for Jihyo, her album might not be as successful as Naeon's, but album by itself has good quality and is able to capture your attention. Also, Jihyo is one of the best performers in K-pop, and she can definitely put on a show by herself. Now, I'm not saying that other members are untalented or that they can't make good music. I'm just saying that they wouldn't be able to stand out like Naeon and Jihyo did. Also, I'm not saying that other members shouldn't make solo projects and albums, but they should focus on working in subunits in the long run. 2. Stop dragging Gohara into Hyuna's mess. They were on one show together and had some cute moments in the past, but that doesn't mean they were friends. So stop putting Gohara's name into Hyuna's career every time Hyuna does something problematic, and let her rest in peace. 3. Girl crush concept will never work on Baby Monster. Girl crush concept often talks about being rich, popular, and hot. And it works with Blackpink and 2NE1 because they are all grown women with large fan bases and millions of dollars on their bank accounts. It makes sense for them to talk about how they are rich and popular because they are in fact rich and popular. However, Baby Monster is a group full of teenagers, and they are constantly trying to push this bad girl, rich vibe on them, when members are quite literally minors who live in YG dorms. 4. Choreographies should be easier. I saw a lot of people bashing Blackpink for having an easy choreographies, which I think is completely stupid. Blackpink choreographies might be easier compared to others in K-pop, but that allows them to perform live without much struggle. And their choreographies might be simple, but are very effective and can tell a story of a song, which I think is something every choreography should be. And of course there are groups like Mix. And ITZY who have hard choreographies, but are still able to sing live, despite having energetic movements, and I think that's worth praising, and they should continue doing that. But when a group doesn't have that talented members that cannot sing easily while dancing to their choreography, maybe they should just make choreography easier. 5. Vocals mean nothing without good music. And good music is useless if idols can't sing it live. Yes, to be a good group you need to have both talents and good music, and not just one of them. Let's look at Mix. They are one of the most talented girl groups in 4th generation, in both vocals and dance, but their earlier songs were not good enough to cut public attention, and it affected them in negative ways. This same can be said for Baby Monster because members are all very talented, but most of their discography is bad, and that their talent is practically wasted on bad music. The same goes the other way around because good song isn't worth it if you can't sing it at live performances. Now, I'm not saying that you have to have a group full of S-tier vocalists, but at least make them good enough to sing their own songs. 6. Singing at Encore is not as important as y'all make it out to be. Encore is supposed to be part of the show where idols are celebrating their win. They should have fun and be able to relax instead of trying to sound perfect in front of an audience. If we look at earlier Encore stages, we can see how idols are having fun celebrating. They play fun games and challenges and sing each other's parts of the song. While now we can see them just standing in one place trying to be as perfect as they could to please their delusional fans. 7. I've said it once and I'll say it again, JYP should stop debuting girl groups if they can't manage groups that they already have. I've heard that JYP is planning on debuting a new international girl group even though they struggle to keep everything together with groups that they have. Look at ITZY, they've been facing criticism since 2022 for their low-quality songs that can't even compete against their earlier songs. Poor marketing strategies that JYP is using are just making their career worse for them. Mix is facing similar problem since I don't know what sound or concept they are going for. Their songs are not necessarily bad, but their discography is just overall messy. And it's obvious that JYP doesn't know what to do with them. And also, when was the last time we heard from Nizu and Vicha? Exactly. It's so obvious that JYP is relying on their reputation that they have in the industry to keep making money, and you would think that because of that, they'd at least manage their biggest girl group well, but no. Twice is charting poorly in Korea, all because JYP is trying not to make them more globally known, and they failed. And on top of that, they can't even protect their idols from hate. Instead, they just overwork them and make some low-quality songs, then promote them poorly because they don't have good marketing strategies. And when that doesn't work they debut a new group and repeat that same process again. 8. Writing, producing, or giving creative ideas for songs is what? Separate K-pop idols from K-pop artists. K-pop idols are just performers who are performing songs made by other people. They don't have any deep connection or creative opinions and their songs therefore they don't create art. They just perform it while K-pop artists are those who create their songs. They write their lyrics, produce sounds. Some idols have big participation in making their music videos or choreographies. That's what makes them true artists because they are making art. They are showing their opinions, feelings, and views of the world. With their creativity and talent that's what makes them special. Groups like Idol, BTS, Mamamoo, Stray Kids etc. are truly artistic. 9. Black Label doesn't care about Sumi and they are not even trying to hide it. Ever since her debut as a soloist under Black Label Sumi has always been getting bad songs to perform. They all sounded like Blackpink rejects and they couldn't make a good song for her whatsoever. They somehow managed to make her comebacks even more inconsistent than Blackpink's and that lead to her losing popularity she once had. On top of that now she had a comeback that was announced for days before it was released without any previous promotion. Not only that but comeback is basically worst version of Blackpink's Ice Cream. Black Label will soon debut their new girl group as well as Isna. And will be in charge of Blackpink's Rose solo career. So it's obvious that they just forgot about Sumi the moment they had better money deal. 10. Catai needs a new choreographer because what the fuck is choreography for debut? Most of time group looked like it has 5 members instead of 6. Now there are many groups with 6 members that will hide 1 member to create even dynamic in choreography. But if 98% of your choreography looks like a 5 members performance there is a problem. Like imagine training to be an idol and when you finally debut you find out that you'll be in the back for whole song while other members will be dancing their ass off. 11. Good music in K-pop isn't dead. We still have groups like Kiss of Life, aespa, Dreamcatcher, Idol, ARMS, IVE and many more, who constantly give us original songs with high-quality production and captivating lyrics. I know a lot of people like to say how K-pop is bad now, but I think it's great. I had so much fun listening to K-pop songs this year. Also, if you don't like new songs, then listen to old ones. No one is stopping you. 12. You have no real proof of Chanel or Garam debuting in 50/50. I understand that y'all want your favorite idol who didn't have a chance to debut or was kicked out of the group to have another chance. But every time a new girl group is about to debut y'all start bringing up Garam and Chanel. It's so annoying. And trust me, you don't want them debuting under Attract. 50/50 members have been mistreated by their company so much that it resolved into them having health issues because of their rigorous diet. So much that some of them lost their period and that's very dangerous. And even if Garam and Chanel debut in 50/50 you have to boycott them or Chanel and Garam or whatever girls debut will face the same mistreatment. 13. People who are acting as if Liat is a new member of ITZY are either so stupid or are doing it on purpose. Like this girl has been part of the group for 5 years and then went to a 6 months hiatus for her own mental health. And some of y'all just decided to act as if she was never in the group in the first place. I saw people say how she was just a background dancer or actress. Like that makes zero sense. There's no way some of y'all genuinely think she's a new member. Y'all are just starving for attention. And that's why you decided to make shit up and hate on an idol who genuinely didn't do anything wrong. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any more opinions you can share them in the comments, but I won't tolerate any disrespect on my channel. That's it. Bye.